What is going on, yo? Welcome back to yet another video. It is your boy RickyMoto, and today we're doing another product review. So if you guys seen my previous video on the helmet review from ILM Racing, once again we have another product from ILM Racing, and this is their glove, the 10CL. That is the model of it. It's a heavy duty leather glove for riding all season, so really cool to check it out. It came in a pretty standard packaging in this nice plastic bag. This is part of the Mad Bike series, ILM Ride and Style. This is in a size medium. That is, the size of my hand over here. Pretty average to say the least. So yeah, without further ado, let's open this thing up, check it out, talk about the features, what the quality is like, how it feels, and we're also going to go on a little riding test to see how it performs, how it feels when you control different things. And here we go. Alrighty, so we have a little card over here. And we have two gloves. So right off the bat, just by looking at it, this is more of a short cuff style, meaning it kind of just comes to where your wrist is, as you can see right over there. Now, just for reference, this is the glove that I normally use, and it is significantly longer, as you can see, where it comes all the way up my wrist, kind of up to my forearm really. It's about an extra 2 inches or 3 inches longer. So yeah, I'm really curious to see how this will feel with it being a lot shorter. The construction of this is leather, and it's a really nice soft leather. I can feel it right here. And we also have some padding over here. It's also branded Mad Bike. A couple of more protection pads right here by the thumb area. You have a nice grip area over here in the center. This is going to be really handy when you're controlling the throttle so you don't slip off. We have a couple of these metal beams or balls over here as kind of impact guards. There's also like a claw type of design over here, so when if God forbid you're in an accident, you fall down, you'll kind of hit onto this, which will absorb the impact and kind of slide off. And even this branding over here, this plate is nicely strong and sturdy plastic. So yeah, same gist on each side. And let's try these on. Let's open it up right here. So yeah, very simple sort of configuration. Just one basic Velcro strap, and you can kind of resize it depending on where you put it. There is also this nice leather tab over here to pull it on and off, which is really handy. So yeah, let's check out what the tag says over here in terms of the material. So it's 80% leather, 10% metal, 5% carbon, which I'm assuming is carbon fiber, and a 5% PVC. Let's put this baby on, see how it fits and how it feels. Now, typically when you're, putting new gloves on, especially leather gloves, there is a break-in period. So when you first put them on, you might feel like they're a little stiff. They don't really flex that much. It's normal. It just takes a couple of rides, a couple of, movements like this in order to break it in. So once I put it on, the fitment is pretty much perfect. I do have a small bit of a space in the fingers, and then you strap it down like so. Bada bing, bada boom. It does feel fairly soft on the inner portion where it's just easily bending, but then on the outer side, as I go like this, there's a bit of a resistance from the leather material here that it still needs to break in because it is a little stiff. I definitely can feel this protection pad over here. As I bend, there's like a stopping point like this. Like it kind of prevents me from bending a little bit. I can definitely feel that. The fingers are pretty free-flowing, and this also allows for some movement going upward, kind of clawing the throttle in a way. This especially, I can feel that there's a stiff piece right here that kind of keeps my arm like stiff and doesn't really want to bend too much. The only sort of flexibility, or the only thing that I can really move, is just this motion, which is all you really need. You don't really need too much side to side. You want your hand to be in a comfortable position where you can move around, but also kind of planted in a way where you have total control and focus on that exact motion. It is a little bit on the thinner side, so maybe during the winter time it might feel a little breezy, but I do notice there's also no perforated holes for any airflow, which maybe might help with the winter time. But if it's summertime, you definitely might be sweating inside of this glove. Yet again, for comparison's sake, my glove that I usually use has a lot of the similar features where it has this center portion for protection. This is a little bit more softer. Well, this is more heavy duty metal, and then it doesn't really have anything in the finger. And this is a pretty expensive glove from Alpine Stars, and when it comes to the finger protection, this one definitely outweighs it. This is metal, it's thick. This is literally just a little foam pad, and that's all you really get. And these do have holes in it, so it is breathable. So you do get a little bit of airflow with that. And the thumb protection, just look at that. There's a little foam piece, whereas you get a solid piece on the ILM. Let's do a quick little price check to do a comparison. So the ILM 10CL right now on their website is going for $36.99, which is very affordable compared to a glove that is literally close to 5 times the price, $200, 30 something dollars. And you have a lot of the similar features, if not more, because a lot of these protection pads are a lot more heavier duty. Also, a quick little thing I noticed on the fingertips, only on the pointer finger on each side, there's a little felt piece over here that is sewn on, which I believe actually helps with using your phone. Not that you should be using your phone when you ride, but maybe it might actually work. Look at that. This comes in handy so much because sometimes when you have your phone mounted on your bike, if you need to change something, a GPS or a song, it's like very, very responsive, like very instant, as if I'm just, you know, using my bare fingers. I think in general, ILM has always been killing it in the game with, you know, affordability while also providing a lot of features in a really, really good package. My previous review on the helmet, which I'll even pick up right now, I was absolutely blown away with this helmet. You know, the quality of it, the features that it offers for the price point is unbeatable. But yeah, guys, if you want to check them out, ILM Racing, I'll put, you know, their website and their social medias down in the description below. And yeah, we'll go for a ride and see how these perform, you know, with the wind, with the actual comfort, how it feels when you're controlling it. So yeah, let's go on a ride. Alrighty, time to test this thing out on the main road. Gonna pop on the glove. Alrighty, and off we go, testing out the new glove. So far, they do feel a little stiff, you know, especially when I'm pulling in the clutch. I can definitely feel that there's a bit of a resistance. In terms of my right side, the throttle hand, it's fairly comfortable. There's really not much motion that needs to be done on the right hand besides just twisting the little tube. Otherwise, it feels pretty much normal, I gotta say. It's very comfortable. With it being cold out, you know, the short cuff definitely can be a little cold. You know, by the wrist area where the strap closes down, there's a bit of a gap, and I can actually see my hand in there. Like, design-wise, I think they're pretty okay. You know, that's personal preference. Some people might like the way they look, some people might not like the way they look. Personally, I think the fins on there are pretty cool. My own personal taste is I would prefer these metal beams to be blacked out. It's kind of like an all black glove, but you know, maybe you like that contrast, maybe you like a little bit of color in your glove. But that's also why they have a lot of other options online. They have a whole bunch of colors and designs you can select from. This is just the standard black version that they have. So this is the gap I'm talking about. See right here where, you know, I can poke my finger through? That's where some of the wind is coming through. I wish that they would have sewn this a little closer, or if they maybe extended it a little longer, this corner will come down more, because this does create, you know, some wind to come in here and make my hand a little cold. There is a lot of grip when I go like this. It really bites onto each other, which is nice. And even if I slide my hand on here, it's not sliding. It grips onto the tank, so you definitely get a lot of grip with the pads in the middle over here. They're very sticky. So yeah, guys, overall I think these are a pretty solid budget option. I mean, for like $30 something, you really can't complain. I wouldn't say they're the best gloves on the market, you know, the most quality gloves on the market. For more of like an affordable starter kind of glove, if you're just learning, if you're just practicing, and even if you just want a spare glove as a backup, or if you have a passenger and you want your passenger to have a glove, this is definitely a great option, you know. There will be a link in the description below, as well as their social medias if you want to go check them out. Thank you once again for ILM Racing for supporting this channel and making this possible. We have a lot more other products and, you know, sponsorship content. I'm always open to trying out new products and doing reviews for you guys. So, you know, if there's any other companies out there that want to feature their products, anything motorcycle or car related, make sure to send me a DM or send me an email. But yeah, with that being said, y'all, it has been your boy RickyMoto. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.